Today's Friday. We're gonna take TJ's car to the dyno. Black Supra, going to the ooh, white Supra.
What is this, a Supra?
I got distracted. Man, that looks good. Okay, so TJ's gonna load up, go to the dyno. Danny's the guy that tunes his Supra, all his cars. We're gonna go make sure everything goes smoothly. Got a couple things in the Prius with me, like in case we have to pump out. Got like a hose and some other stuff. We're probably gonna pump out, do like 91 tune first, pump some of that fuel output E85 in, do the second tune, try and make like, I'm thinking like anywhere from 620 to 670 horsepower, but we'll see how it goes. All right, wish us luck, guys. Look who I found, it's Calvin.
You're the worst, man.
The Supra's ready to jump on the dyno. There's Mr. Hunt and Danny. But let's look at the back of the Supra. It's hard not to like this.
Where the big flame comes
Let's
out the
just
back.
stare at how beautiful it is. Oh, he's eating a Cliff Bar. No, granola bar.
So I brought snack on snack.
I like snacks.
I've been here before when it's taken Danny and I about 8 hours.
Wait, is it in the bag? Are the snacks in this bag?
Don't touch my bag. Don't touch my bag.
We're going back to the shop. Another Supra got dropped off at the shop. It's a replica of the original Fast and Furious Supra. And then we have a couple guys that were involved with the Fast and Furious 1, 2, and some other stuff like Craig Lieberman and someone else coming to the shop right now to do some filming for that car. And I want to meet this guy because there might be something in the works that I could do in the future. So, going back to the shop. So this is why we left the dyno with the other Supra to come over here, check out this replica of the Fast and Furious 1 and 2 Supra. This is just a replica, like I said, but everything's period correct and everything was done just as is on the ones in the movie. And then we also have Craig Lieberman here, who was doing movie cars back for, like, he's the one that could check off on this, that it passes the replica inspection, basically. And look at this, it's got a VHS in there for filming, period correct. Sorry, we need to put this panel back in. We're doing some work to it. It's got a PlayStation in here. Everything's just like from the early 2000s or 2001. Quite the car. So this is Craig Lieberman here. He's busy behind the scenes. So what we're doing here, pulling the lower arms, the upper arms, front and back, and Energy Suspension is going to install some new bushings in all the arms. So far we just have these off, but we're gonna get to the back one. You wanna say hi to the people? Tell them a little bit about this.
All right, so I'm here at Dan's shop, RAD Industries. Everybody knows Dan, of course. We're here with the world's most authentic replica Supra. There are quite a few of these around the world, but this guy went to all the trouble to find every single part for the car, all the stuff back from the 1990s that I had put on the car. So these guys are trying to fix 26 years of neglect on this car, because the guy's done all the cosmetic stuff and some of the mechanical stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff that once you dig into it, you know, you gotta undo the years and the age. So that's what these guys are doing. So we took it to Super Pros, and that's this guy's shop, RAD Industries. So here we are. How you doing down there?
Doing great.
Get the fire out?
Pulling out some greasy stuff.
All right.
So we can't wait to drive it after it's done, hopefully.
Yep.
You don't get arrested.
I think we'll be good. So we'll show you a little bit more as it comes back together, guys. Thanks, Craig.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the Supra's already iconic, but did you ever think it was gonna take off like it did after what created?
The honest answer, when I first saw the script, I was on an airplane and I was reading and I was laughing. I was like, this is straight to DVD, man. Straight to DVD. But then I thought they had done some research and they seemed very interested. The people I work with were very interested in providing authenticity to some extent, with moving the right cars and the right parts, that kind of stuff. So I said, okay, let's give it a chance. So once it was done, I'd be driving the car around and some people were looking like, wow, that's the movie car. And I knew there was something going on here. And some people kind of laughed and said, well, it's not really indicative of a true like JDM style Mark IV Supra. That's just not what people were doing. It was a movie representation. So no, I had no idea what you
That was your car, right?
Yeah, I owned and built the original car, and then we actually had 8 Supras total. So they made 4 identical replicas to the car for all the stunts and that kind of stuff, and then we had other things like buck cars and you know, half a car for a MIG rig that we mounted on the show. I tell the story on my YouTube channel about how these cars are made and how they were used. So yeah, it was weird. And then I used my Skyline and 2 Fast and Furious, that was mine, and then they used the Max in there too. So at that point, they were just like, get us whatever import cars you can, because we have no budget. So, and look at it now, $7 billion franchise.
Oh man.
Pretty cool.
All right, guys. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna replace these old, worn-out bushings on all these arms and the toe arms that Joe are taking apart now, and then replace with energy suspension and make this handle even better than it already does. This is a serious crowd over here.
This is some people trying to make sense of this.
Serious energy suspension business.
Right on.
So we're putting on a Motec system exhaust, some Masimoto ZX tires. We're gonna get some spoon engine, 366 turbo.
Jeez. There it is.
And we're gonna
And
slap
back
all
2001, Fast and Furious.
more NOS. We need more NOS.
More NOS.
2 of the big bottles, and I need them by tonight.
This guy knows his lines. It's like a Supra party over here. Danny got it to make 473 on pump, and he's gonna do a couple more tweaks and maybe we'll see a little more horsepower, but 473 on pump gas is pretty dang good. That's gonna be fun to drive. Ooh, pizza. Everything looks happy. Let's look at the numbers. No way. That's a lot. We're on E85 now. And he's gonna do the 3rd pull. I'm hoping for 600, but I don't know what'll happen. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we took out those coil packs. Those Torn Industries ones. He had some like kind of like fake VR38 ones, and they don't work. So at 600 horsepower, they tapped out. Calvin does some memes over there. But look, put some LS ones in, 650, 660 basically, first pull. So we're gonna make 700, boys. That must have been 7 something. Nope, 680.
680.
680.
Damn.
It's getting closer. I have good feelings that we're making 7 something. We switched over to the LS coils because whatever those weren't working, and we're excited. It is. We've been here for like 35 hours.
I know, right?
Or maybe 8 or 10 or something. Alright guys, thanks for watching. So we will see you next time. Now don't forget to subscribe and like, and now we are off to